My name is Nana Radebe-Kgiba, the spokesperson for the City of Johannesburg Emergency Management Services. I think when you are doing media, you want something that's active, like a journalist. You'd want to be out there to cover any news that's happening. Being at emergency services, it was quite a job that I always liked to go out, and there are many incidences that you respond to. This would be it medical or within the fire service as it is. The challenges that we've faced is responding to incidents. We know that recently we've had shortage of fire engines, and that has been a major challenge that we've faced as a department. We would go out into respond to incidents. Sometimes we arrive a bit late because response vehicles will be coming from a bit far than it usually is around that area in those stations. So those were some of the challenges. And as well, we've had COVID, where we'd have to work around a difficult time. We still had to respond as a department, but it was a difficult time indeed, where we'd have to go out and ensure that people are safe. If there's any medical calls that we'd have to respond to, even fire incidences, would still have to go out and respond. Definitely, we do have avenues that we can utilize. We have the chaplaincy service, which they offer counseling for us. We also have employee assistance program, where we have social workers that we can go to in case of any major incidents that we go to. And there's also debriefing that we do. At the end of any incident, we'd have to debrief and ensure that everyone is okay. If not, then we'd refer them to those programs. Remember, we had the Bank of Lisbon fire incident where 3 of our colleagues perished during a fire incident. And here as well, we'd had to take our colleagues, especially those that were with the people that had perished at the time, take them through the process and make sure that when they return to the job, because the job, you can't say, I can't respond to this, I can only respond to that. You'd be okay at the time of going back. You definitely have to have the passion for it. It's not a job that everyone can do. You just don't wake up and say, I want to go into the fire service, or I want to be the spokesperson for the fire service. You'd have to have the passion, and you'd have to be mentally fit as well, because this is a job where you're going to see a whole lot of incidents and you are called on to respond at any time. It's a 24/7 job. So you don't have the time to say, I don't want to respond today. You'd have to love the job. You'd have to love also interacting with people, because there are a number of inquiries that you'd have to deal with incidents as well. If it's a rescue, you'd have to be fit enough if you want to be a firefighter. Be physically fit to go into any building. We've seen that we're dealing with a lot of high-rise building, and they need physical fitness.